cat. Isn't she the cutest? This is Winnie. She's a year and a few months. And I got her when she was like 6 weeks old, so she was tiny. I have a picture of her next to my shoe for comparison, so I will stick that somewhere on the screen right now. But she's just so cute. And she's in my room today while I'm filming, so you're welcome. Hey guys, Julianne here. So, yesterday I was watching Cece over at Problems of Book Nerds channel. I was watching her new video, I'll link that down in the description, and she mentioned the book Queen of the Tearling, which I've been meaning to read for forever. And for some reason, when she mentioned it, I was kind of just struck with the desire to go get it and read it now, finally. So I got dressed, went to the bookstore, went to the shelf, and they didn't have it. So I went to the help desk, because, you know, maybe sometimes they have it on like a table or in the back or something. So I was hoping. But I asked, he looked it up on the computer, and he goes, sorry, we don't have that in the store right now, but I can order it for you. So you would probably think, alright, well, she was home, she put the effort into putting pants on and driving to the store, so of course she's gonna have him order it. I said no thank you. I said no thanks, and I left the store without a book and without a book on the way. And it struck me as I got into the car that I do this every time the store doesn't have a book I want. I don't know why. I don't know when this started. I don't know why I thought that made any sort of sense, but every time they don't have the book and they offer to order it for me, I say, no thank you. Because apparently, I know I hate ordering books because I hate waiting. Like I said, I want the book now and I want to read it. That's why I went to the store. And the idea of waiting 3 to 4 days drives me crazy because I just know I get so stressed out when I'm waiting. I just want the book, and every time the mail truck rolls up, I get so excited and hyped because I think the book's coming and it's not, and I just... She's so cute. And I just get so excited. And then it's not there yet. So I hate waiting for the books to come in. So what I end up doing is saying, no thank you. And then instead of having the book in 3 to 4 days, I spend the next 3 to 4 years checking for the book every time I'm in the bookstore. And it never just grows on the shelf. It never just shows up because they didn't order it for me. I don't know why I do this. I end up waiting 3 to 4 years, and finally someone asks what I want for my birthday or Christmas, and I say that book, and I get the book, and everything's great. But I could have had it years ago if I just said, yes, please. Why do I do that? Why does that make sense to me? I need help. So anyway, it got me thinking about weird book buying quirks, weird habits I have when I'm in a bookstore. That probably is the weirdest one, but I thought I'd share a few of the other ones with you. So the first weird habit I have in a bookstore is whenever I have a little bit of money, usually from Christmas or my birthday or something, I will buy books from one book from as many departments of the store as humanly possible. I'm not a big fan of history, but I will go to the history department and pick out a book that I will probably never read. And I know I'm probably never going to read it, but because I want to read more widely, I buy it anyway. I will buy a book from the religious section. Not really religious, probably never gonna read it, but I'm gonna buy it. I'll buy books from philosophy, psychology, humor. I'm not really a big fan of humor books. I mean, I love comedy, but for some reason, a humor book doesn't really do it for me. So I'll buy books from as many departments as possible, even if I know I'm not going to read them. I'll also buy books just for the sake of buying books. I will find a book to purchase if I'm in a bookstore. If I can't find anything that I want, I'm going to get something anyway. I can't help it. I also have this habit of not buying a book if it's even a little bit damaged. Let me show you. My copy of Afterward has this little teeny tiny niche on the corner there, right? I almost did not buy this book. I had to seriously talk myself into buying the book, even though there was just that teeny tiny niche on the corner. I almost walked away. I almost didn't buy it. The only reason I finally did was because I searched. There were like 5 copies on the shelf, and every single one had that same damage, so I thought the likelihood of finding one that did it was pretty slim, and I really wanted to read the book. I actually went to the store for that book, so I gave in. But usually, I just walk away. I usually won't do it. I also won't buy books if the cover is ugly. I don't care how much I want the book. If the cover is ugly, I'll just borrow it from the library. I hate borrowing books from the library because I like having books on my shelf, and I like to annotate books, and I like to be able to look back at them. But if the cover is ugly, it's coming from the library. I'm not buying it. I'm not putting it on my shelf, which makes no sense because when it's on my shelf, I can't see the cover. And I don't know. I won't buy it. If I don't like the cover, I won't buy it, which I don't get. But I love her so much. So, yeah, those are some of my weird book buying habits. Let me know in the comments if you have any of these habits or any habits that you have when you're buying books that I didn't mention. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!